dito sa PBA o ABC. Ate!
Isang magandang gabi po sa milyong fans na nandito ngayon at sumusubaybay sa ating mga television set for the PBA Grand Matador Philippine Cup. Of course, Ginebra is on top of this series 3-2. Game 6 po tayo ngayon. Nandito po ang balut, nandito ang champagne, nandito ang milyong fans ng Ginebra Gin Kings. At sila po ba ay magse-celebrate pagkatapos nitong gabi na to. Ito po si Alan Gregorio at puntahan naman natin si Jason Webb sa kabila para malaman natin kung ano ang plano ng Talk and Text Phone Pals going into Game 6.
Alan, sa ngayon, nagwa-warm up na ang Talk and Text Phone Pals at damang-dama mo na ang tension dito sa hard court. At kung makikita nyo ang mga phone pals ay mukhang fully loaded na sila for today's game. Meron silang dalawang battle cry na sinisigaw kanina sa dugout. Ang una is, we just want to see a Game 7. Ang pangalawa, kapit lang, walang bibitaw. So ang tanong ngayon, maging hari kaya ang Gin King sa mundo ng PBA o makakapit kaya ang Talk and Text Phone Pals to connect here on Game 6 to force a Game 7?
Actually, I'm not a really big believer in momentum in series. It's just siguro yung moral ng team, yeah, it's gonna be high, especially coming off 2 losses we won. Okay, but 3 games doesn't win the championship. Whatever it takes, be it. For sure, we'll try to get it. If it means winning that Game 6, then so be it.
We're still thankful that it's not 1-4, it's not 0-4, it's not 2-4, it's just 2-3. Both teams would show character, both teams, especially their starters and our starters, wouldn't give up. I'm not losing hope. I'm gonna come out like a true warrior, ready to compete on Friday.
Well, the atmosphere is highly charged here at the Big Dome in Cubao, Quezon City, as we go to Game 6 of this Best of 7 Championship Series between Talk and Text and Barangay Ginebra. Alam naman natin, sa first 5 games sa series ito, it has been a total war between these two teams. Kaya inaasahan po na nakararami sa atin, mga kaibigan, ng magandang laro ang ating mapapanood at makikita dito po sa Game 6 ng Championship Series ng ating Grand Matador Branded PBA Philippine Cup. Maupay nga gabi, yung katanang kasangkayan, magandang gabi po, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and beyond. Ito po ang inyong PBA Championship Series. I'm Ed Pigzon, together with Norman Black for ABC Sports. And Norman, that double overtime win in game number 5 was really a suspense thriller, and the people expect more of it in game number 6.
Well, they definitely expect more, mainly because you look at Ginebra, they just need one more win to win the championship. But on the other side, Talk and Text, they just want to fight another day. They also want to win this basketball game to spin this into a Game 7.
Well, nabanggit nga kanina ni Jason Webb, ang battle cry ng Talk and Text Phone Pals is, we just want to see a Game 7 and go from there. In Game 6, or rather Game 5 rather, nakita po natin 2 beses ang overtime bago po nasettle ang issue at meron pong mga umangat ang mga laro para sa Ginebra o sa Barangay Ginebra upang makaungos po itong Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings and take a 3-2 lead. We're talking about people like Sunday Salvacion, who scored 18 points, and Rodney Santos, who were very crucial in that game number 6, especially in the overtime period.
Well, the last game we did together, Ed, we said the main key was who was going to step up and take the place of J.J. Helterbrand. What we saw in that last game, Game 5, was both Salvation and also Santos were the men who stepped up and helped Mark Agiwa to really fortify their backcourt.
Well, we did say that J.J. Helterbrand was a big loss to Barangay Ginebra. Ito po ang nagpuno sa kakulangan ni J.J. Helterbrand sa lineup ng Barangay Ginebra. And another player who certainly lived up to his billing was Marcus Park. Kagiwa was also instrumental in that win of Barangay Ginebra. He has to be fully loaded also tonight.
Well, Mark Agiwa has been the man the last 2 games for this Ginebra team, averaging almost 35 points per game. He was the one that led them in scoring and was the best player of the game in Game 5. You see his statistics there on the screen. He has really stepped it up as this series has gone on.
Okay, mga kaibigan, sa kabila naman sa talk and text, marami po ang nabigo doon sa laro ngayon sapagkat nakakala nila mananalo na ang talk and text pero hindi po bumitaw ang Barangay Ginebra. Well, a lot of people expected na gagawin muli ni Willie Miller the heroics that he had in game number 4, which we covered. Unfortunately, that was not the case for Willie Miller.
And don't forget about game number 3. He was the player that got Talking Tech off to a great start and led them to the victory in game number 3 and game number 4. You say weak signal on the screen there. I don't know about that. He's still averaging 21 points per game in this particular series. He's averaging 8 rebounds per game for a shooting guard, which is just amazing.
Alright, mga kaibigan, sino po kaya ang magpapasiklab dito sa Game 6? Pwede nang manalo o pwede nang iuwi ng Barangay Ginebra ang kampyonato kung kanila po makukuha ngayong gabi dito sa Araneta Coliseum. But I'm sure Talk and Text is not just gonna lie there. So mga kaibigan, handa na po ninyo ang inyong mga sarili for big-time basketball action here on ABC Sports for Game 6 of the Grand of the
Samahan nyo kami at balikan natin.
Sa loob po ng ilang sandali, mga kaibigan, mag-uumpisa na ang Game 6 ng Championship Series between Talk and Tech and Barangay Ginebra. And Norman, as we said, it's been a total war between these two teams in the first 5 games. Although there was a lopsided win, but we knew that still, especially after game number 5, that this is going to be a searing, hot series between Barangay Ginebra and Talk and Tech. What would it take to win the championship?
Well, for the Talking Tech team, of course, there are some things they really need to do. Keys to the game for them, black keys to the game. They need a speed game. The faster the game, the better off it is for the Talking Tech team. If they can get out and run, they have a much better chance of winning. They have to limit their fouls. Even though Ginebra has not shot the basketball well from the foul line, the fact that Ginebra has gotten to the line so much more than this Talking Tech team is really taking its toll on the Talking Tech club. Control their defensive rebounds. That's going to be really a task, mainly because the inside is really the strength of the Ginebra team. And of course, the last one would be win the backcourt battle. Very important because I don't think Talking Tech really has an edge up front. But where they do have the edge is with Willie Miller and Jimmy Alapak. So they have to make sure they win that battle. Last time out in Game 5, they did not win that battle. Actually, it was Ginebra who won that battle with Kagiwa and Santos.
Well, those are black keys for Talking Tech. And you know, the black keys on the piano are very sharp. And those are very sharp ones to make. Let's go to Barangay Ginebra.
Well, for Barangay Ginebra, obviously, some things they have to do in this particular game. They have to locate a fourth scorer, similar to the way they did in this game 5. Sunday Sabashan was the guy who stepped up and scored 18 points, gave them a big lift. They also have to try to dominate the paint. Just like on the other side, Talking Tech has the edge in the backcourt, I think Ginebra has the edge in the middle. And that's the area they really have to dominate, control the tempo of the game. They do not want an all-out running game with this Talking Tech team because they don't have the depth without Helter Brand, but at the same time, they do want to run when they have the opportunities and slow it down when they don't and get it into their big guys. And the last one is 0 in from the foul line. They have not shot the basketball well in this series from the foul line, especially Romelu Duco has had his problems. They're going to have to do a better job in this particular game if they want to clinch the victory in the championship tonight.
Well, you did mention that the advantage of Talking Tech is in the backcourt, and they were unable to exploit that, especially in game number 5. Jimmy Alapag was only able to score 7 points, the lowest that he has scored in this series.
Yes, and that's a big minus for the Talking Tech team because they expect a lot more from Jimmy Alapag. And, of course, if Rodney Santos is going to outplay him that way, of course, Ginebra is going to have a better chance of winning the game. So expect a bigger game from Jimmy Alapag in this particular game. But my big question to you would be, is it Miller time?
Well, I'm sure that that's what the Talking Tech's phone pals are hoping, that Willie Miller is able to take charge and do what he can do for the Talking Tech club. On the other hand, Mark Kagiwa sparkled in game number 4, but they lost that one.
Well, he's really stepped up the last 2 games, and it's very important for Willie Miller to at least play Mark Kagiwa even for his team to have a chance.
All right, and of course, Big Pablo, part of Talking Tech, is also a vital factor for the phone pal. See, I call him the silent worker. Sometimes you don't notice that he is already hurting the opposition, but he does his job well on the hard court.
Well, there was one game we did together where we called him the X Factor, and he is really the X Factor. Normally when he plays well, the team wins. He had a great effort last time out for the Talking Tech team, 27 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double for him. Great numbers here in the championship series. I'm sure Coach Joel Banal will be expecting the same from him in this particular game.
So mga kaibigan, makikita po ninyo, si Big Pablo is the picture of concentration. Alam po natin mga kaibigan, ito pong dumagsang mga tao dito sa Araneta Coliseum. Napakarami pa po nasa labas na naghihintay at umaasa na makakuha sila ng pagkakataon na makapanood. Well, you've got the second best thing, if not the best thing, because you're in the comfort of your living rooms and watching the proceedings over ABC Sports. At yan po naman ang commitment ng ating network na ibigay sa inyo ang aksyon mula po dito sa PA. At sa ilang sandali lang may pakikilala na po ang starting unit ng dalawang koponan na magtutunggali po dito sa game number 6. Una po tinatawag itong Talking Tech phone pals. A vastly improved Mark Talan is the first player to be called in, Norman.
Yes, Mark Talan has had a breakout conference, this particular conference, one of the main reasons why the Talking Tech team is here in the championship series.
All right, and while the starting units are being called, we'd like to hear from our colleague Jason Webb and his report. Jason?
Well, Ed, alam mo, a side show of this finals has been the free throw shooting of Romelu Duco, which is, right now is almost at 10%. So tinanong namin si Coach John Talkinson how he feels about the free throw shooting of Romelu Duco. Sabi niya, it's okay as long as Romel helps us in the rebounding and is a presence inside. I don't mind if Romel misses his free throws. Back to you guys.
I don't know about that, but when the time comes, na close game, I'm sure that Talking Tech will want to put Romelu Duco instead of anybody else on the free throw line, and that might spell the difference. Ayan po mga kaibigan, ang starting unit ng Talking Tech phone pals, Jimmy Alapag, Willie Miller, Yan si Dio Campo, Vic Pablo, and Mark Talan are starting for the phone pals. Samantala, pinakikilala rin po ang starting five ng Barangay Ginebra, controls of Mark Taguila, Rodney Santos, Romel Adugol, Eric Smith, and Sunday Salvador. All right, mga kaibigan, ito na po the usual ceremony here at before the jump ball. We have some kids getting their gifts from the players. Basketballs, as you look at the two bench strategists, Joe Banal of Rocket Tech and Scott Sunkinson of Barangay Ginebra.
Well, if you compare the statistics from our last game, one area where Talking Texas is going to have to do a much better job is the rebounding end. They have to rebound the ball much better. They got out-rebounded by 10 rebounds last game.
That's a lot, 10 rebounds. So, I think he's having mga kaibigan in terms of Romel Adupul against Yancy De Ocampo at midcourt. First possession, Ginebra. Oh, but yes, nakuha ni Juan Di Santos. Akala ko lalabas. Those are our referees, Cruz, Montiel, and Pulanas. Mark Kagiwa is inside. Twisting shot! Almost. Ito naman ang ating astig panalo question for the first one. Anong team ang naka-light-colored jersey sa game na ito? Light-colored jersey. Nakagaling naman. Alright, still a scoreless tie as we go into the first half minute of this ball game. Romel Adupul sumugod sa ilalim. Taken by Eric Fish.
Listen to the crowd.
I can't listen to you, man. I can barely hear you because of the noise of the crowd here. Jimmy Alabang has it. Picked up by Eric Fish. Nakawala si Jimmy Alabang. Open shot. It was left to Lauderdale. Press it forward. And the putback.
So both teams start off with offensive rebounds to get their first 2 points, and maybe that'll be a story in this game. But once again, who can control their defensive board?
The tension here at the Araneta Coliseum is palpable. Nararamdaman po ninyo mga kaibigan ang tension dito sa big goal as Mike Calan clears the board off of this by Barangay Ginebra. Jimmy Alabang has it. Tinabot kay Willie Miller. Miller, sulap na hole! Hole! Ginebra na Adupul! Naging Santos, fast break play by Barangay Ginebra. Kagiwa to Sunday, Sunday shot off the paint anyway.
Good defense leading to an easy 2 points for the Ginebra team. And look who's guarding Jimmy Alapag. Sonny Salvacion, a much bigger guy on him.
Big Pablo. Good take. It's the shot. Loose ball. Drives to the outside without bitawan. Pagkali na mga Adupul. Binigay kay Rodney Santos into the front court. Sunday Salvacion. To the three-pointer. Wala. Willie Miller hits the deck after getting the rebound. And a foul is going to be called on Romel Adupul.
Willie Miller going in with the big boys to get that rebound.
Okay, let's hear from Alan Gregorio for his report. Alan?
That's right. Alam mo, Ed, itong Talking Tex will again be missing the services of a sniper. Itong si Alan Salangsang. Itong si Salangsang suffered an appendicitis, ano? Kaya at least for the whole series, mawawala na to. So that's the bad news for the Talking Tex fans.
At tingin naman nun, nawala si Alan Salangsang, ano ha? Ay, kahit pwede rin si duty yan. Here comes Barangay Ginebra. On the break, Rodney Santos overshoots. Mike Calan has the rebound, still a 4-2 count in favor of Barangay Ginebra. Alapag. Voila. Here comes Rodney Santos once again. Down the middle, out to Mark Kagiwa, and the last minute pass results in a traveling violation.
An easy call there for the referee as Mark Kagiwa did travel. You know, Jimmy Alapag's been trying to get to the basket, but no matter what you say about Romel Adupul's foul shooting, defensively, he is there. He's the one really clogging up that middle for the Ginebra team.
And at that end, he does so many things for his team. That's why Coach Sean Tactitsen was quoted as saying he doesn't mind the misses of Romel Adupul from the free throw line, but he just has to do what he's out there to do. Big Pablo one-hander, in and out, outside for Barangay, for Talking Tex. 8 minutes, 56 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
A lot of excitement here, and only 6 points on the board.
Yeah.
As the fans, they're reacting to everything.
I don't know how long they can keep this up. Jimmy Alapag is open. Instead, takes it inside the paint. Shot. Jimmy Alapag finally hits Payberg and ties up the count at 4-all.
And that's important for Jimmy Alapag because last game he went 1 for 10 from the three-point line. So far, he's been deciding to take the basketball to the hoop.
That's right. Hindi siya tumitira ng malayo. Puro sa loob. Here's Romel Adupul with a power move. Eric Smith. Adupul. He gets it back. Loose ball foul. Foul on the end to the Ocampo.
And that play just shows you how strong the two big guys for Ginebra are, Romel Adulco and Eric Minkins. You had three Talking Tex players there, but it seemed like Eric Mink and Adulco were just playing ping pong with the basketball.
They didn't look like they were even jumping. They were just skipping that ball. Rodney Santos natakan ang bola binigay kay Adulco against Anthony Ocampo. Open shot, Rodney. And there goes Eric Minkins again.
Eric Minkins strong. You have to get a low base and really put a body on him to get him off the board.
That's going to be a problem for Talking Tex. Here's Jimmy Alabang. Mark Salon to Willie Miller. Miller inside. That would have been a great shot by Willie Miller. With a much more bola in favor of Barangay Ginebra. Ginebra on top by 2 again at 6-4. Rodney Santos pinapatayan ni Jimmy Alabang. Eric Mink versus Mark Salon. That's the matchup. Romel Adulco versus Anthony Ocampo. And there goes Eric Mink with another offensive ball and a foul. Is going to be called possible with it here. That'll be number 1 on Miller.
Eric Mink already with 3 offensive rebounds. You know what's happening on that last play? I think Joe Ocampo just jumped too soon. That was the reason why Eric Mink was able to get to the boards.
Timing is off the essence. Eric Mink judged as the best player of the conference. Free-throw shooting is very important for Barangay Ginebra. Sometimes it just becomes a psychological thing. After everybody's talking about it, it gets into your head. At minsan, mahirap pong tanggalin yan.
A lot of two there for Eric Mink, who also has struggled here in this series from the foul line.
That's correct.
But he did shoot 3 out of 4 last game.
And Barangay Ginebra on top by 4, 8-4. In the middle, Labak with Rodney Santos, Big Pablo being watched by Mark Tagiwa. Lamar versus Big Pablo, turnaround jumper by Pablo's no good. Sunday Salvation comes down with a rebound. That is another facet of Salvacion's game that he has shown here in this series. But then he will rebound because he's Sunday Salvacion. Rodney for 3. What up?
Another offensive rebound for Ginebra.
There's Romel Adulco inside. Now it is a 6-point lead for Barangay Ginebra here in the first quarter.
Well, Talking Tex deciding not to help defensively that time on Adulco. Adulco got a good look at the basket.
Here's Jimmy Alabang. Mark Salon at low post. Kicked it out to Alabang. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Alabang gets away. Hey. Oh, he hesitated. He was open for a while there, but he did take the shot.
He came off the screen, you're correct. He was wide open, and he decided to pass the basketball in. And I think with all the noise in here in Tito Sa Araneta Coliseum, the players are starting to not know what time is on the clock. And it's hard to think.
We have the first substitution of the ball game. Don Camacho has come in for Anthony Ocampo on the Talking Tex side. Early substitution here by Coach Bill and Adulco. 4 points now for Romel Adulco. And with 6 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the first quarter, we have the timeout. Let's go back to ABC Sports.
And Torres.
Face off, man-to-man, face-to-face here on the PBA.
Well, and we talked about some of the keys to the game. One was they never had to dominate the paint so far. They're out-rebounding Talking Tex 12-6, and they have 2 block shots to none for Talking Tex.
Well, there's the answer. Miller time back, and Willie Miller comes up with a 3-point shot off the timeout.
Right on cue.
Yeah. How about Mark Tagiwa? Not that time, but Eric, another offensive rebound by Barangay Ginebra, courtesy of Eric Mink. Here's Eric, jumping from the outside, voila. And Patrick Pratt is in the game for the first time out of the Talking Tex Smokehouse. Willie Miller against Mark Tagiwa. In a Perez. Time to take it inside the paint. Let's get. Travel is violation called on Willie Miller.
dragged his pivot foot, and Coach Joe now deciding to match up with the Ginebra team as he goes small. And he took Victor Pablo out of the game, so Mark Salat and Camacho is now manning the power forward position for Talking Texas. Del Campo also has taken a break.
Look at this. Talking Tech 2 of 12. Barangay Ginebra 5 of 14. So, yes, nasabi natin secure para dito po sa championship series. And Juan Camacho finally holds it down. Who's crucial? Oh, that was John Balberado's cue that came on.
Still not on.
All right, Miller. Open shot for John Camacho. Yes, that's his shot.
And what a difference a timeout makes.
Oh, yeah.
Coach Joe now called that time. Oh!
And this communication there between Marcus Hua and Sunday Salvacion. As Aris Gimaunahan is at the end for Salvacion. At least that gave Don Belgrano some time to tie his shoelaces.
Coach Joe now called that timeout, and his team responded immediately.
And they've cut the lead down to 4 at 12-8. So far, 2 turnovers apiece for Barangay Ginebra and Talking Tech. Willie Miller, sumaksak sa loob. Ginebra si Don Belgrano. Belgrano puts it up top of the key. Wala! And the loose ball picked up by Rodney Santos. Here's Mike Kadiwa. Eric Vick looking out. Aris Gimaunahan inside to Romel Agupul.
If you work hard to get that basketball inside the lane, you have to do something with it immediately.
Yeah.
Can't dribble too many times, otherwise you will be called for 3 seconds.
4 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the first quarter. Look at the offensive rebound scoring. Ginebra with 6 already. Nagahati ang buwan ni Romel Agupul and Eric Vick. Willie Miller. Off to Patrick Brown. Malakas. And Barangay Ginebra on the attack once again. Di maunahan against Don Belgrano. Rodney Santos versus Patrick Brown. Rodney turns around, hands it off to Agupul. Basket count with a foul.
Coach, he had a comment in the paper saying that neither one of these teams really needs to adjust too much because they know each other so well at this point. And so you can see there Patrick Brown is forcing Santos to the baseline. The help defense is there, but low rotation on the weak side, and that's why Adolfo got to the basket.
Romel Agupul now is 6 points. Pareho na sila ni Eric Link. Namantanang dito sa kabila. Evenly distributed to 2 points pa lang ang mga may score para sa Talking Tech Phone Pal.
Well, I really believe Eric Mink must have pumped a lot of weight before this game because nobody can keep him off the boards right now. He just seems to be a lot stronger than everybody else.
He's very solid. Don Camacho versus Eric Mink on the jump ball situation. Romel Agupul goes away. And we're back to an 8-point lead by Barangay Ginebra, equaling their biggest lead earlier. Nakawala na naman po sa Barangay Ginebra. Patrick Strand at the corner. There's a tap, and a foul is going to be called on Rodney Santos. We've got a couple of substitutions here. Mark Salan is replaced by Yancy Del Campo. Andy Trino gives Eric Mink some rest here in the first quarter.
So that matchup of Camacho and Adolfo is still on the basketball court.
Don Belgrano, top of the key. Oh, that was a 2-point shot, rather. But it couldn't have come at a better time for Talking Tech. Really not been good for the good. That's going to be a foul on Willie Miller. That's number 2 on Willie Miller. And we have 3 minutes and 2 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, and we have a timeout.
Back-to-back championships, isang napakaastig na feat. Pero oras na manalo ulit sila. Yayanig ang buong bansa! Wow! All eyes nakatutok sa barangay sa pag-aasam nila ng Grand Slam. Barangay Ginebra Kings, back-to-back champions. Linggo, alas 7 ng gabi, dito sa PBA ABC. Ate!
This is mine.
Yeah.
You're not going to get it.
He was hugging that ball. Mike Kagiwa. And Bernardo has the rebound. Para sa Talking Tex into the front court. Bernardo down the middle. Yes. All right, we have a report after that timeout from Alan Gregorio. Alan.
Yeah, Coach Joel Banal was telling his boys, let's not be out-rebounded. We have to do a better job in blocking out itong Ginebra Dream Kings. Dahil talaga ng mga ibang klase ang rebounding na ginagawa sa si Adukol at saka nito si Eric Mex. Sabi nila, itakbo raw nila yung break ng tama. And one more thing, kailangan involved nila lahat sa opensa. No, back to you, Ed and Ron.
Thank you very much, Coach Alan Gregorio. And that is a big factor indeed. Pag pinabayaan nila itong Barangay Ginebra na mamayani sa rebounding scoring.
Well, one of the keys also is to play good defense because they really need those defensive rebounds to get out and run. I think Talking Tex has to run if they want to win this basketball game. They have about a second jump ball here. Make it our third.
Yeah. Yan si Dio Campo versus Robel Adukol in front of the Barangay Ginebra basket. And Don Camacho. And the second para sa Talking Tex. Okay, another 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Patrick Pratt at the corner. Ginabas si Mong Ravena who's just come into the ball game. Don Camacho. Wala kinaman. The base. Oh, almost an offensive rebound taken away by Mike Kagiwa. Kagiwa versus Patrick Pratt. Hemmed in. Gets it out to Andy Siegel. Siegel inside the paint. Wala. Ravena. Para sa rebound. Juan Belderano. Sumaksak sa loob. Ginabas si Mong Ravena against Sunday Salvacion. Don Camacho humihingi. Hindi ba ibigay? Ginabas si Don Belderano. Here's Ravena. Trying to go baseline. Malakas. Yata. Pero. That's it. Andy Siegel with a rebound.
You notice no layups for the Talking Tex team. Everything coming from the perimeter. They've really attempted a lot more three-point shots than Ginebra in this series so far.
On the other hand, Ginebra has been scoring underneath that time. Andy Siegel takes it another 6-point lead para sa Barangay Ginebra. Don Camacho. Patrick Pratt gets open. Yes. And it's
going to be a double foul called. Yes. Somehow you figure Andy Siegel had to be in the middle of that.
Yeah.
Yanceyville Campo was the other culprit there. And once again, you see Talking Tex, the majority of their shots coming from the perimeter. They're having a hard time getting to the basket. That's why I keep harping on the fact it's important that they get into the open floor. They can penetrate that basket and get to the hoop.
Meantime, Eric Beck is sent back in by Coach Sean Tankinsen for Robel Adukol. Here's Dimaunahan. Picked up by Camacho. Ginabas si Eric Beck. Top of the key. Double by Beck is good.
Well, that pick and roll defense for Talking Tex might be something they want to talk about. Camacho was able to recover. Oh, offensive foul on Del Campo.
That's going to be number 3 on Yancy Del Campo. And his third. Bad news here para sa Talking Tex. And as you said, Talking Tex has been having a hard time getting to the basket. They've scored only 4 points from inside the paint, whereas Barangay Ginebra has 16 of their 20 points scored inside the paint. Delano with a rebound, and a loose ball foul is going to be called on Andy Siegel. That is also his third.
Another example of Don Belderano just getting in there with the big guys, out jumping them. It's a quick jump. He was able to get up in the air and get the basketball. That's a big blow for Talking Tex, losing Del Campo this early. It's still in the first quarter.
Well, Andy Siegel has also picked up his third personal foul. That's not good news either for Barangay Ginebra. Delano trying to take off Dimaunahan. 3 seconds left. Oh! Well, they're not yet in the penalty, so Iris Simao now with his first personal foul. Nick Noble is coming in for Andy Siegel, who just picked up his third personal.
Well, Ginebra still has one foul to give. Just have to make sure it's not in the act of shooting.
Noble gives it up right away. 1.6 seconds left on the game clock.
That was close. You have to be very careful when there's only a little time left on the clock and you try to foul, because the offensive player, he's going to try to shoot the ball immediately.
And you could give him 2 shots or even 3. Salon takes a 3-point shot. Doesn't make it, and at the end of the first 12 minutes of play, Barangay Ginebra has a 6-point lead over Talking Tech here on Game 6 of the Championship Series, the best of 7 in the Glavitador branded Pba Philippine Cup. Balik po tayo dito sa Araneta Coliseum for the second quarter of Game 6 of the Championship Series between Barangay Ginebra and Talking Tech. Woo! Hard fall there by Don Bel Belano.
Reckless abandonment by Don Bell.
Yeah.
Taking his man off the dribble, going straight to the hoop.
Talk about throwing caution to the wind.
Let's just call a spade here. This is a do-or-die situation for this Talking Tech team.
Oh, yeah.
They just want to live to fight another day, which will be next Wednesday in Game 7.
That's right. Kung sakali po panalo kayo ng Talking Tech, hindi po linggo ang Game 7. Miyerkules. Ha? Miyerkules po ang Game 7 kung meron na po tayong Game 7.
Never out-rebound Talking Tech 19-11 in that first quarter. Both teams shot pretty poorly, though, from the floor.
As he said, a lot of jitters. Samantala, ito po ang ating second astig panalo question. Anong team ang unang tatawag ng timeout sa quarter na ito? Baka nyo kung anong team ang unang tatawag ng timeout. Sunday Salvador hesitated. Now, letting it go. Back to now with the rebound. It makes Noble was there. He will be called for the foul. Second personal.
The challenge for Coach Joel Bonal right now is how to really buy some time while Joe Campos on the bench. He's going to need some big games from Camaso, since Camaso is playing a power forward position. And of course, when Victor Pablo comes back, he'll probably have to play some power forward also.
Okay, let's hear from Alan Gregorio and his report. Alan?
Alam mo, Ed, itong si Coach Joel Banal was still very, very good at the end of the first quarter. He was looking at the score. Tapos sinabi niya sa team nila, parang ang pangit ng laro natin. Pero tingnan nyo, 6 lang ang nakalamangan dito ng kalaban. So let's just do a better job here in the second quarter and start getting the lead back for the Talking Tech. Now back to Norm and Ed.
Thank you, Alan. Well, it really seems like both teams actually, except for that big run by Barangay Ginebra, played a little flat and played a little tense in the first quarter, as could be understood, Naintindihan naman natin sapagkat sabi nga natin, grabe po ang tensyon dito at punong-puno ang Araneta Coliseum and everyone shouting at the top of their voices. So, mararamdaman mo talaga ang tensyon.
Well, masamang shooting for both teams in the first quarter. Ginebra at 38%, Talking Tech at 32%. Of course, Ginebra does have the lead. And you can see the good defense that time by Talking Tech led to a fast break opportunity for them.
And Patrick Tran cuts the lead even further, down to only 2 at 20-18 at the start of the second quarter. Nick Noble has it para sa Barangay Ginebra up against Mark Talan. Dalawa si Sunday Salvacion. Salvacion out to Aaron Sumaunahan. Rossi to Eric Beck inside. Ruled again by Eric Beck, and they have been scoring inside the paint, as we said.
Well, the help defense was there, but they were not able to really seal Eric Beck and cut off his penetration.
Don Belgrano drops it out to Mark Talan. Reverse layup, masyado malakas. And it goes out of bounds in favor of Barangay Ginebra. Eric Beck now with 10 points in this game.
Jimmy Halapod's been on the bench for a long time.
Oh, yes.
Also, Victor Pablo.
Willie Miller is also there. But, well, Talking Tech has pulled the lead down to 2 earlier. Eric Beck hits another one. And makes it a 6-point lead once again. Para sa Barangay Ginebra, 24-18.
The MVP of this conference already with 12 points in the game.
That's correct. And counting. Rodel Belano. Tumaksak sa loob. Binigay kay Marcanan for the open set shot. Wala. And Eric Biggs with the rebound of the Rodney Santos. Santos trying to get past Patrick Fran, and Fran gives up the foul. May kagabi nila Tacloban City labi na BNG mo. Kumalipayin ka patron nila BNG nila Tacloban City. Doug, kumusta? There's Eric Biggs with that turnaround jumper. He's got 12 points to go with his 8th rebound.
Well, the problem on that play was the fact that Camacho gambled for the steal.
Rodney Santos top of the key, open three-point shot. And Mark Galan has the rebound. And it's outside for Talk and Text. And it's Jimmy Alapag. Pumasok na muli kasama si Vic Pablo. Alapag for Belano, Pablo for Camacho. 9 minutes and 42 seconds remaining here in the second quarter of Game 6. Barangay Ginebra with the 3-2 lead in the series. Uy, may nagkabanggaan doon. Sa low post, an offensive foul is going to be called on Mark Talan. Big Noble goes back to the bench in favor of Romel Aducul on the Barangay Ginebra side.
Well, that's just going to be the first foul for Mark Talan. Second team foul for Talking Tech.
Samantala, 6 pa rin ang kalamangan ng Barangay Ginebra, 24-18. Romel Aducul down low. Two-man game between Rodney Santos and Romel Aducul. Rodney inside.
Call for traveling. What Talking Tech is doing right now is they're doubling the post from the passer. They're trying to cat and mouse back and forth. You know, the only problem with that is if the post player makes a quick move, it's hard to seal him from getting into the paint.
But right now, the score has remained at 24-18. Jimmy Alapag. He's had moments of presentation there. Jimmy Alapag's press. Here's Mark Kajiwa. Down low to Eric Lynch. Gives it around to Mark Kajiwa. Yes! Three-point shot. Mark Kajiwa.
Yes, remember, it's well aware of where the double team is coming from. They're just making the extra pass and rotating the basketball for the easy shot.
Jimmy Alapag passes back to Mark Talan. Back to the basket shot. Wala. Talan gets it back. Second service. Wala. Ito na, siya ay sumaunahan. Ito na front court. Ito naman si Sunday Salvacion. And Sunday says, let's get this one up. Aducul has it against Vic Pablo. And Pablo will be called for the return. First personal on Vic Pablo. 13 fouls for Talking Tech. Samantala, yan po ang ating Yakult three-point shot coming from Mike Kagiwa. Here in the second quarter. Salvacion tries to repeat that, pero wala. Still a 9-point lead here for Barangay Ginebra. Jimmy Alapag passes back to Vic Pablo. Pablo against Aducul. One-handed by Vic Pablo is good.
Vic Pablo is very excited about that shot. Wants his teammates to get going here.
Well, it's his first 2 points of the game. Look at the front line scoring. Only 4 for Talking Tech, and Ginebra with 24.
It's one of our keys to the game. Have to do a better job inside the paint.
In and out for Mark Kagiwa. And Vic Pablo has the rebound. Oh!
He's going to get a technical for that. No question, yeah. Well, Aducul not too happy either.
Stuck out an elbow.
Well, after he took the basketball and hit Romel Aducul in the face with it.
Oh.
After he grabbed the rebound, you take a look here. He's going to take the ball and boom, right there.
Oh, okay. Seven minutes and 34 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Akadua takes the technical three-point exit. Barangay Ginebra certainly doing a better job with the free throw line. We have a report from Jason Webb. Jason?
Well, Ed, at the quarter break, Coach Sot Tonkinson had a simple recipe for success. Be aware where Willie Miller and Jimmy Alapag is, and Eric Menk at the post. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Jason.
A big moment here in the game for this Talking Tech team with Tomaso and Victor Pablo playing the big spot.
Three-point shot.
That helps.
Oh, yeah. Every little bit does help. Lead is 5 para sa Barangay Ginebra. Set up job here for Mike Aguila. Ayaw! And the loose ball goes out of bounds in favor of Talking Tech.
And that's really going to be the problem for Talking Tech during this stretch. They can't play good defense because they have quick guys out there. They're going to have to complete that defense by getting the defensive rebound.
Seems like everyone in the Philippines is tuned in to ABC Live because of this big game. Pba Philippine inside the paint. Ooh, the offensive foul. Pba Philippine called for his first personal in the game. But the coach Joel Banal there. Still a 5-point lead para sa Barangay Ginebra.
You know, this is do or die for him, so you can imagine his concentration will be there from beginning to end.
Oh, yeah. Labella Google back to Sunday. Salvas open the open shot. Into that, and there's Eric Menk once again. Now given up by John Camacho. Just look at Eric Menk's throw.
That's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. They can force this Ginebra team to miss. Can they get the defensive rebound to complete it?
I think that everyone is watching the game. Of course, our friend Andy Howe of Red Bull. And former PBA Chairman June Cabalan is at the National Sports Grill. So hello out there to the people watching at National Sports Grill. And to the gun. Eric Menk at the line. There's Chairman Buddy Encarnado, looking dapper as ever. Good charities there by Eric Menk. Little better bringing up the basketball para sa Talking Tech. Binigay kay Vic Pablo. Here's Miller. As he goes Tomaso. Miller takes it inside. Ginebra sa Tahanda. Ginebra kay Vic Pablo. Outside Vic Pablo too strong. John Tomaso takes it the loose ball. No basket. Sabi ni referee Boy Cruz. May foul before that shot on Eric Menk.
You can really see Willie Miller trying to probe the defense of Ginebra, trying to find an opening there.
Couldn't find one though.
Yeah, it's very important for his teammates to cut once he gets stuck.
But here's Jimmy Alapag. Alapag. 3-point shot is no good. And Ravenna with the offensive board. One of the rare times that Talking Tech was able to get an offensive rebound against Eric Menk.
Oh, certainly Ginebra has controlled this first half, and it seems like they've dominated at times, but Talking Tech, they're only down by 4 points.
Labella Google checks it over to Rodney Santos. Down low to Eric Menk against John Camacho. There's a fumble. And it's picked up by Willie Miller. To at the floor, Talking Tech. Miller to Alapag. Alapag goes up. And a foul is going to be called on Mike Aguila.
You can see Talking Tech turning their defense into transition opportunities. And last time, once again, the double team coming from the passer, and Eric Menk losing the basketball.
First foul on Mike Aguila. We have a timeout. And our pony face-off here in these Game 6 of the Championship Series.
Let's get it on!
Magandang gabi po muli sa lahat ng mga manonood ng PBA sa buong Pilipinas at gayon din ng ating mga kababayan na nasa ibaing dagat. Mabuhay po kayo lahat at salamat po sa inyong pagtaguyod sa inyong PBA. Email back at the line. Again, there's PBA Chairman Buddy Encarnado and the PBA Press Corps po ang ating mga kapatid sa hanap buhay. Ito ang lalapit na baya. Alabak for two from the free throw line, and the lead of Barangay Ginebra has been slashed down to only 2 points at 29-27. Rodney Santos tumaksak sa loob. Good by Rodney is good. That's the first 2 points of Rodney Santos in this game. Alan, anong balita dyan?
Alam mo, Ed, itong si Coach Joel Banal, sinasabi niya sa kanyang team na ito si Willie Miller has to get involved with the offense. And he was basically also telling Camacho to get ready with a shot dahil hindi niya alam kung kailan na siya malilibre. Kapag nagdalawang isip daw, huwag na itira. Pero kapag naramdaman niya, itira niya na. And in defense, pressure rin lang daw ang pagpasok ng bola sa poste. Parang napakadali. So, back to you, Ed and Norm.
All right. Good deflection there by Bong Ravina, almost getting the steal. Oh, Talking Texas really picked up their defense. They've shown their quickness defensively, even though they're small. They're turning some of these defensive stops into points.
Well, remember, just a while ago, the lead was 9 for Barangay Ginebra. Now it's down to only 2. Here's Jimmy Alapag. Woo! Shot by Jimmy Alapag! Right in front of Sunday Salvacion, who didn't know what hit him.
Oh, great body control there by Jimmy Alapag, going left to right.
That was contorted. And it is a tied ball game at 31 all.
Offensive foul on Romero Duco.
Duco acknowledging that offensive foul as he gave Mike Avila some room to operate it. Second personal on Romero. Look at this move by Jimmy Alapag.
Wow, a 2-foot jump stop there, and Jimmy Alapag is able to change direction. And even though they're, of course, the fans of Talking Texas outnumbered here, they're starting to get a little bit louder.
Don Camacho trying to get more aggressive on offense, as reported by Coach Alan Gregorio. He has been given the go signal by Joel Banal, and Eric Nick is fouled under the basket. Talking Texas is on a 13-4 run that has forged this deadlock.
Coach Joel Banal was asking Willie Miller, why did you foul him there? Just let him go. They just picked up your third foul.
That's right, pangatlo na po yan ni Willie Miller in this game.
Sometimes you have to give up a basket just to stay on the floor.
That will bring up Nino Gelling, who has just reported to the officials table.
Foul trouble is really haunting the Talking Texas team here. We said one of the keys to the game is they must limit their fouls, especially their key players.
And once more, Barangay Ginebra is doing a little better from the free throw line, although that time, Eric Nick again managing only 1 of 2. Really better. He's got Camacho underneath. Nice pass by Miller. But Miller has only scored 2 points. He's 1 of 3 from the floor and has picked up 3 fouls.
That was a great assist there. He did it so quickly. Eric Nick was thinking he was going to shoot. He was going for the rebound.
But still, with little bit of only the 2 points with the backcourt scoring of Talking Texas is still dominant. Fast break play here. Oh, Lumabas! Lumabas ang bola. The last touch on Barangay Ginebra. According to referee Motel, and Coach Trump Tankinzen is jumping up and down.
Vamos talaga.
Shut.
He did not like that call.
Well, referee Motel was right there at the baseline, so I guess he had the better vantage view. 3:32 to go here in the second quarter. Nino Gelling is in for Willie Miller. That is the planning of Talking Texas. Jimmy Alapag going baseline. Labas to Nino Gelling. Gelling got to get it at the outside. Roger Santos is out ahead. He is gone.
Good deflection there by Rodney Santos, and he ends up with the 2 points.
Barangay Ginebra reclaims the lead. Jimmy Alapag. Buries at the 3-point victory. And Talking Texas up again by 2 at 36-34. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Out of his Eric Nick. Bigay kay Aris maunahan. Aris goes up to the jump shot. Wala. Big Pablo high for the rebound.
So Camacho and Pablo have definitely held their own here in the second quarter.
That forces Coach Tuckinson to call a timeout. And Talking Tex is now in the lead by 5. Here in the second quarter at 39-34. We have this timeout. The top of a perfect execution, the great Burlington Guerra play. At ito sa atin ng Burlington, the official socks of the PBA. Mabuhay po kayo muli at kumusta sa buong Pilipinas at mayang dagat. Ito po ang PBA Game 6 of Championship Series between Talking Tex and Barangay Ginebra. Romero Ducal is fouled underneath by Jimmy Lapag.
That's going to be the 5th foul, team foul on Talking Tex that will send Ducal to the line. So not a bad foul by Alapag. Alapag, 3 out of 5 from three-point range so far in this game. So he's red hot. Barangay Ginebra only 1 out of 11 for the game.
You're looking at Commissioner Noli Ayala, and of course, newly appointed Customs Commissioner, Mr. Bert Lina. Enjoying the game here at the Atlanta Coliseum, and Romel Aducal still having problems from the free throw line.
That one looks a little bit better. Hung around the rim for a little while.
There's no doubt again. And it is Talking Tex by 4 at 39-35. Big run here by Talking Tex, outscoring the gym so far 25-15 here in the second quarter. Big Pablo inside.
The combination of Victor Pablo and Camacho have really worked for the Talking Tex team.
What about Barangay Ginebra? Jason.
Well, coming off that timeout, and sinabi ni Coach Schott that they should play a little bit more smarter than what they were doing kanina. One of the things that he pointed out was they have to protect Jimmy and the shot. And one of the guys that sinabihan niya at pinasok niya ay si Sunday Salvacion. So Sunday Salvacion has the enviable task of guarding Jimmy Alapag. Back to you guys.
Well, Sunday Salvacion just drilled in a three-point shot, so Jimmy Alapag also better go a shot. Yes, Sunday's watching Alapag. Comes over the air ball. Kagiwa, forward to Ron DeSantos. Then it was Eric Smith. Inside to Romero Ducal. Offensive foul. And look at Romero Ducal.
Ducal doesn't like the call. One of the things that Sonny Salvacion does against Jimmy Alapag is he gives him a lot more size, a lot more difficult to shoot over him.
Another problem here for Barangay Ginebra. Romero Ducal has just picked up his third personal foul. Pangatlo na po yan on Romero Ducal. 3-point lead for Talking Tex. A minute and 21 to go here in the second quarter. Big Pablo. Naman kay Romero Ducal. Alam mo na, di ba? Juan Rivera, natapigan na po ni Big Pablo. Pablo puts it up. Nothing but net for Big Pablo, who has 8 points in the game, all scored here in the second quarter.
Really been Alapag and Victor Pablo who have been dominating the offense for Talking Tex.
Less than a minute to go here in the second quarter. Salvacion misses that one. And the rebound scramble.
And Camacho is just having a tough time underneath the hoop.
He's got his hands full. Second personal, and they are in the penalty, so 2 shots here. Para kay Eric Mick.
That last play, Camacho actually had pretty good position, but he couldn't get up off the floor.
Kaya pala, may masamang balita tayo para sa ating mga PBA fans. Nakikiramay po kami sa pamilya ng ating yumaong kaibigan, si Bobby Villarosa, former team manager of the Shelter Tigers, passed away yesterday. And well, we do condole with his family. His remains are at the Holy Trinity Funeral Parlor in Sugat, but will be brought to Cebu tomorrow. Nakikiramay po kami sa pamilya ni Bobby Villarosa ng Shell. Dating team manager himself. Eric Mick, 16 points and 11 rebounds so far. Already a double-double performance here in the first half of the game. Jimmy Alapag has it. Alapag blows by Sunday Salvacion. Finds, get it in. Great reverse layup by Nino Gelling.
Great vision there by Jimmy Alapag. Good penetration. It's off to an open teammate for an easy shot.
Remember, the battle cry of Talking Tex is, we want a Game 7. And they put it off. Eric Mick says, on the time around. 20 seconds to go here in the second quarter. And a 3-point lead for Talking Tech. And then a back will call the 30-second timeout for the Talking Tech Stone Fouls. Ang ating pong score, 45-42. Tatlong puntos pa nag-iwalay sa dalawang kapunaan lamang ang Talking Tech Stone Fouls so far. Big second quarter here by the boys of Coach Joel Banal. But it is still a long ways to go. But with a full half remaining, as you look at this mammoth crowd here at the Araneta Coliseum. And we know that there are a lot more, there's a lot more where this came from. A lot of people outside trying or hoping against hope that they could find some tickets and get into the Coliseum. But, yes,
we mentioned earlier about Camacho having a tough time guarding Eric Meek around the basket. Actually, Mark Salon only has one foul, even though Joe Campo is in foul trouble with 3. So Coach Joe Banal could come back with him in the second half. There's only 14.3 seconds left, Equalside's second quarter. So maybe last shot time for the Talking Tech team.
Nasa penalty na rin itong Barangay Ginebra with 14 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Kumusta po muli sa lahat ng ating mga tagapanood ng PBA mula po rito sa Araneta Coliseum. Ed Dixon po naman kasama si Coach Norman Black, Jason Webb, and Alan Gregory reporting from the benches of the two squads. Alabag has it. Taking their time. And let it go for the last shot. Alabag makes it move. Alabag inside the paint. Offensive foul. That's number 3.
Both referees made the call, so both referees saw the same thing.
And it is Coach Chuck Duncan now calling the 30-second timeout with only 1.9 seconds remaining. Jimmy Alabag has just picked up his third personal foul. Let's see that move here.
And pushing off with the right arm. And that was a pretty costly last-second shot for the Talking Tech team.
Ito, makikita nyo. Yun, yung kanang braso, no? And Sunday Salvacion looking like the proverbial cat that got the bounce. 1.9 seconds to go here in the first half.
Well, we talked about how Ginebra really has dominated the paint in this game so far. It beats us our first half. Well, Talking Tech has dominated the backcourt. That was one of the keys to the game for Talking Tech, to do well in the backcourt. So far, they're outscoring Ginebra's backcourt 27-8. So come back.
Oh, the backcourt. Pero ganun pa man, ang kalamangan is only 3 points on the scoreboard, 45-42. And earlier you saw Coach Sean Tunkinson frantically designing the play here with only a shade under 2 seconds remaining. Para sa Barangay Ginebra. Rodney Santos will inbound to the backcourt. Mike Kagiwa asking for the pass. Kagiwa. I thought I had a good line. And that's the end of the first 24 minutes of play of Game 6 of the Championship Series of the Grand Matador Grande PBA Philippine Cup between Talking Tech and Barangay Ginebra. 3-point lead for the Phone Pals. Sa Araneta Coliseum para sa pagpapatuloy ng game number 6 ng ating championship series between Talking Tech and Barangay Ginebra. Best of 7 po ito. Barangay Ginebra has the edge in the series, 3-2. So, sabi nga ni Coach Norman Black, there are no ifs and buts about this. Talking Tech needs this game to be able to extend this series. Ito naman, ang ating katanungan para sa third quarter. Sino player ang unang makakashoot ng 3-pointer sa half na ito? 3-pointer. Dito po sa second half. Sino po ng player na makakashoot dyan? Abangan nyo. Eric Beck out to Sunday Salvacion. Here's Mark Kagiwa. offensive foul on Tagiwa as he got Patrick Strand out of the way there.
Mark Tagiwa was only 4 points in this basketball game, and starting the second half, Coach Joel Bernal decided to go with a smaller team. He likes the fact that Patrick Strand can match up with Mark Tagiwa.
Here's Jimmy at a basket. Patrick Strand, another big pop-up. Up to the side. Air ball. There's Patrick Strand. 6 seconds on the shot clock. The back gets it over to Mark Tagiwa. Tagiwa puts it up. Nothing there. And Tagiwa. And suddenly, somebody's on the shore. Fighting for that recovery from Barangay Ginebra. Eric Dick. After Tagiwa. There by that Tagiwa. It's good. 6 points pa lang yan. The Mark Tagiwa in this game, but importantly, he has cut the lead of Talking down to 1. This combat Tagiwa. And there goes Simmons on the Tagiwa for the rebound. Rodney Santos. Inside to Eric Dick. But Barangay Ginebra has retaken the lead at 37-35.
That 3-point lead at halftime has been wiped out, and the Talking Tech has scored here in the second half.
Whoa, no basket out of the Talking Tech. This is 47-45. Tagiwa goes up. And Willie Miller has it out of the Talking Tech. Miller down the middle. Going to put a big cover for the team out of his foot. Ito ang unang putos ng Talking Tech dito po sa ating second half. It is a tied ball game at 47 all.
I would say that the majority of Talking Tech points in the paint have come on either fast breaks or secondary breaks.
I think what the instructions were from Barangay Ginebra, Jason.
Well, that's coming out of the dugout of Ginebra. They felt that the man that beat them in that half was Jimmy Alabang. So here in the second half, what they want to do is to make Jimmy Alabang give up the ball. Back to you guys.
Jimmy Alabang, of course, bringing down out of the Talking Tech. Mark Tagiwa.
I think Jimmy Alabang give up the basketball easier said than done. Especially since he's the one controlling it the majority of the time.
When he gets it back.
Unless they're going to run somebody at him and double team him as he comes across half court.
So Madonna Patrick Strand has been recalled to the bench. Bong Ravenna. Ravenna looking at Ravenna. Ravenna against Rodney Santos. A good cooperate on the knee. Then Santos on the outside. Second. Salvatron with a rebound. Sunday Salvatron into the front court. Looking at Erickson. Number 3. Out to Rodney. Rodney Santos to Salvatron. Barangay Ginebra. Off to the middle of the field. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Left-hand stop. Erickson. No basket. No basket.
He's going to be called for a takeoff. Maybe the referee thought they would just go right over that rebound.
We just saw the rack of the first shot clock in there.
Let's take a look.
Here's Willie Miller. At the ball, Ravenna opens from flat. Here's Ravenna. Tratando para half the hand. Salvatore para the rebound. Barangay Tagiwa. Salvatore is open. Nothing there. And Eric Mills with another offensive board. Rodney Santos looking at Eric. Here's Mick against Mick Harbor. Baseline drive. Inside the paint. With a cover. Willie is down and Willie Miller goes to the rebound. And here's ball foul is going to be called on Rodel Atukul. That's going to be number 4 on him. Yes, it is number 4 on Rodel Atukul.
Coach Duncan Finn is slamming his foot on the ground.
He's not a very happy man at the moment. 8 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Willie Miller against Mark Tagiwa. Miller to bounce pass to Mark Talan. Short jumper by Talan. Voila. And Tagiwa has the rebound para sa Barangay Ginebra.
shooting percentage of Talking Tex here in the second half is not very good so far.
Trouble. But it's outside for Ginebra.
What is pretty solid is their defense.
Well, we have been stuck at this score at 47 all for quite some time now. Kagiwa, Rodney Santos. Balik-ulit kay Kagiwa. Sunday Salvador had all game for their shot at the distance. And here comes Jimmy Alapag. Pinalubag ni Kagiwa. Excellent! Oh, offensive foul.
And the question is, was he inside that no-charge zone?
That's what Mark Delan was pointing out.
Let's see if we can take another look at this. That's the big question here. His feet are definitely inside that zone, at least it appears to be.
When he jumped up, yeah.
Referee said that he picked up his knee. That's why he called the offensive foul.
Still tied at 47. Rodney Santos double-teamed. Santos pa rin. Nice pirouette. There, Kagiwa loses it to the sideline. There are only 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Boy, oh boy.
The tension in the arena.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. A cloud of tension, you can cut it with a knife, slice through it with a knife. Alapagyo. Pero mas Don Camacho, top of the key, 3-point shot, nothing there. Loose ball, picked up by Rodney Santos, tumatakbo Ginebra. Rodney Santos in the front court. Open shot, Sunday Salvador, 3-pointer.
You know, he's been getting these wide open 3-point shots. Eventually, you know he's going to make them.
Well, you know, he's got the hand. Ito si Jimmy Alapagyo. Got away from Sunday Salvador. Picked up. He gets his own 3-point shot. Tabla na naman tayo at 50 all. Listen to this crowd.
Jimmy Alapag has come to play tonight.
Oh, he has. Rodney Santos. Rodel Adukol. Takes it strong against Don Camacho.
The problem there is Tomaso's not playing good defense without the basketball. You got to deny that easy pass into the paint.
Adukol now with 11 points. He also has 4 personal fouls. Winnie Miller. Some razzle-dazzle moves. And the 2 points for Winnie Miller. That is only the 4th point. Pang-apat na puntos pa lang yan, ni Winnie Miller.
All of a sudden, both teams having no problem scoring. You just said they were stuck.
Yes, earlier. Was that
a emotion there by Adoko?
But I'm not sure if the referee showed it.
Well, we saw it.
I did.
They should have seen it too.
Looked like he picked up an extra elbow. Samantala mga kaibigan, tabla na naman tayo at 52 all, 5:42 remaining in the third quarter. We have a timeout. Palos as insurers of the offense and the Talking Tex in that particular situation, that last play. Here's Eric Nick against Don Camacho, who now has picked up his 4th personal foul. Gima unahan, Kagiwa at the corner. Goes up at Kagiwa. Only had 4 points in the first half, now has 11. That's Park. Here's goes up and misses. Here's Yancy de Ocampo. De Ocampo puts the ball down. And now a jump ball situation ensues as he's challenged by Andy Siegel.
Well, De Ocampo actually had Bong Rubina wide open on the perimeter.
Yeah.
He decided to take it at 3 people. That's why he lost that basketball.
Pakinggan naman natin ang report ni Jason Webb from the Barangay Ginebra bench. Jason.
Now coming off that timeout, Ed, sinabi ni Coach Shot that inulit niya ulit that they have to play smart. Sabi niya, every time we put the ball inside, we get easy outside shots. Pero a word of caution, dinagdag niya, don't fall in love with a three-point shot. Sometimes now, take the 3 points and go to the basket. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Jason. What happened there, Coach Norman?
Well, Del Campo tried to steal the tap, and the referees caught him. So it's going to be Ginebra's basketball. You can't palm the basketball when you tap it.
Yeah. Sa kasalukuyan mga kaibigan, lamang po ang Barangay Ginebra ng tatlo, 57-54 here in the third period. Di maunahan, gets it over the timeline. Dalawang kay Eric Mink. Off to Andy Seal against Yancy Del Campo. Di maunahan, inside to Eric Mink. And somebody hit the arm of Eric Mink.
Rondo Bolano.
Third team foul on Talking Tech. Second personal on Don Bel Belano. Naimbag na rami yung amin na Pulakay di Tanlod ng Luzon. Kumusta Ken? Ito po ang inyong PBA. Mula po dito sa Araneta Coliseum. Game 6 of the series between Talking Tech and Barangay Ginebra. Eric Mick. He gets it back. Wala. Siya pa rin. Siya pa rin. Wow! Two offensive boards by Eric Mick. Walang magawa si Yancy Del Campo and Vic Pablo.
Well, you know, the Talking Tech players, they stopped playing on that play.
Yeah.
Maybe expecting a whistle. And Eric Mink just kept the basketball alive.
Look at this.
You can see right there, they just pretty much stopped on the play.
And Eric Mick was just doing his thing. Now he has another three-point play opportunity. Barangay Ginebra now in the lead by 5 at 59-54.
17 rebounds in the game for Eric Mink.
Wow. And he's doing well from the free throw line. Not perfect, but better than in the past. Don Bel Belano. Julio Gelling. Here's Yancy. Yancy Del Campo looking against Andy Seal. A good shot. He's been forcing that move inside the paint. Winner is fouled. We have an oath here that Eric Mink has had 11 offensive rebounds by himself. The entire Talking Tech squad has 9 offensive rebounds. That domination or what?
Yeah, very important stretch here for Talking Tech with Jimmy Alapag on the bench. He has been the man for them tonight.
Juan Ravena working against Rodney Santos and an offensive foul. It's called. Samantala, Sandy Salvador is coming back in para sa Barangay Ginebra to replace Rodney Santos. 3 minutes and 16 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Don Bel Belano putting a lot of pressure on the basketball.
Di maunahan against Belano. Kagiwa. Here's Eric Mink. Kagiwa. Business looking for a foul from Winnipeg. Kagiwa launches it and misses.
And Eric Mink.
Just diving for that basketball. And Nick disagreeing with referee Cruz there who has called a jump ball.
The referee showing a lot of patience here with the coaches and the players. Could have easily given up technical foul.
Oh, yeah. It is a 6-point lead for Barangay Ginebra. We have a timeout. Umit, ang ganda sana. Pero off balance at mukhang not enough vitamins, not enough life si Willie Miller. Kaya kailangan din ng Centrum. Di ba? Kasi pag may Centrum, parang ganito ang mangyayari sa inyo. Panoorin nyo ang gagawin ni Willie Miller. Ay, naku, hirap pa. Nakabawi po in that Centrum moment. Kaya kayo dyan not feeling enough, or not enough vitamins, not enough life. Take Centrum, complete from A to Z. We have 2 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the third quarter. It is a 6-point lead for Barangay Ginebra. Sila po ngayon na may tangan ng bola off that jump ball situation. Kagiwa. Down low to Eric Mink. Nilabas kay Sunday Salvador back to Mink. Shot is no good. Ravena.
You know, talking Tech, they're probably hoping that Talon will heat up here in the second half. He only has 2 points in the ball game.
Let's see what Alan was able to get from the huddle of Talking Text. Alan?
You know, Ed, itong si Jimmy Alapag was telling everybody habang nagpo-broken na, or si Joel Banal was telling about the offense. Sabi niya, this game is all about defense. Let's just settle down. This is all about two stops. Let's make a proper shot. Jimmy Alapag, so much ang kanyang confidence dito sa kanyang mga teammates. Napagandang makita.
Well, that's how Talking Text was able to get back at Barangay Ginebra in the second quarter by their defense. And, well, they'll have to rely on that. Vic Pava just hit a jumper, cut the lead down to 4 at 60-56. Eric Vick against Vic Pablo. Tip in by Eddie Siegel. Siegel gets it back. Off the glass is scored. No basket.
Yes, the foul's going to be called before he took the shot. Once again, Ginebra starting to dominate the boards. They're starting to take control of the inside.
Again, the offensive rebounding of Barangay Ginebra has been working well for them, as it did in the first quarter. Got a 4-point lead for the Gins. 1:46 to go, third quarter. Punong-puno po ang Araneta Coliseum. Di maunahan. Eric Vick. Salvacion. Against Ravenna. Jumper by Salvacion. All good.
That's a tough job of a man right there in his face.
10 points for Sunday Salvacion. Delano has it. Under Delano. Decides to take the shot. Voila. Willie Miller and Kagiwa fighting for the rebound. Kagiwa wins out. Kagiwa to the front court. Inside by Bob Ravenna. Bob Ravenna from behind, fouled by Kagiwa, and will send him to the line because of the penalty situation. 6-point lead by Barangay Ginebra, 1:08 to go.
Ginebra has shown a lot of energy in this quarter, trying to get out on fast break. Willie Miller is another player who has not scored much tonight.
6 points belongs to Willie Miller, but we know that he can crank it up. Remember in game 4, before he got those numbers, he only had 4 points in the first half.
Remember our game scores.
Miller time back. So far, keep up. Eric Vick giving a round of applause and high fives all around as he is given some rest before the end of the third quarter by Miggs Noble.
Luckily for Talker Tech, Maraming Oris Pa.
Oh, yeah.
And Laro, so they still have a chance to get back in this one.
Mark Kagiwa makes it an 8-point lead for Barangay Ginebra. There's just over a minute remaining in the third quarter. Jimmy Alapag. Big Pablo.
Talker Tech really starting their offense a little bit high. Hard time getting into their play.
Ito na, Bob Ravenna. Tries to pass it to Mark Talan, and it's deflected, picked up by Sunday Salvacion. Salvacion in the front court. Here's Kagiwa. Kagiwa got around the pick by Noble. That's no good. Loose ball picked up by Andy Siegel. Up to Salvacion, they've got a fresh 24. Siegel. Nilabas ko di maunahan. There's about a 4 or 5 second difference between game clock and shot clock. Kagiwa pa rin, laban kay Willie Miller. Kagiwa takes it inside, off the glass, wala. Siegel.
Definitely Siegel's going to get this foul as he came over the top. Can't really blame Andy Siegel, though, because he's being very aggressive.
Luckily for them, they're not yet in the penalty, so no free throws there, but that's the 4th personal on Andy Siegel.
You can truly say that Talker Tech has been outsized in this game.
Oh, yeah. You can tell by the rebound story. Mike Talan down the middle.
A foul called
on Miggs Noble.
That's a good break for Talker Tech at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, with only 1.3 seconds left, Noble gives them the foul his third. And sends Mark Talan to the free throw line.
Definitely outsized, and I mean physically outsized. I mean, as far as weight is concerned.
Only 2 points for Mark Delan so far in this game. They certainly need more than that from him.
Well, he has scored in double figures in all of the games here in the finals.
Mark Delan makes the first free throw.
He's averaging 14 points a game here in the finals.
Tape po natin ang ating mga manonood sa ABC4 in Tacloban City. ABC4 is the number of ABC5 in Tacloban City. Mo pa yung kami nila BSB ng kami pabakar sa kita yan na. Kamusta ka mo? Hinahinay ito ba? 64-57, 7-point lead by Barangay Ginebra at the end of the third. We'll be right back. 3-point shot is good by Miller.
That's when it's a good shot, when it goes in. The last shot by Bong Rivera was similar. It didn't fall.
And it was an open shot to Bong Rivera. The lead of Barangay Ginebra down to 4 at 54-60. By Kagiwa from the side. Mark Delan. Ginebra back streaking. And that let him go. Got a better foul na tinawag.
That's when you think he never has control of the game. Just a couple of good defensive stops by Talking Tex, and they have a chance to cut this lead down to 2 points.
Kasalukuyan mga kaibigan, apat nga ang kalamangan ng Barangay Ginebra as you look at Willie Miller's 3-point shot. That's a Yakult 3-point shot by Willie Miller. Sa kasalukuyan, Jimmy Alapag at the line. Oy, malapit na ang Valentine's, ha? Happy Valentine's Day. At kasama natin si Ginito Henson, very busy. With showing down to Peter Gordon, John Ford Coley, and Chris Montez. And yeah, I'm going to see you tomorrow, Ginito, at the Aliu Theater for the show. Alapag has the line. And again, he cuts it down further to only 2 points. Ang kalamangan ng Barangay Ginebra with 10 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the ball game. We have a timeout. Record crowd here at the Araneta Coliseum. Magandang gabi po sa lahat ng ating mga tagapanood sa buong Pilipinas at gayon din sa iba't ibang lugar sa buong mundo. Napapanood po tayo ng live dyan sa Amerika, sa Europe, dito sa buong Asia at sa Middle East, no? Yung mga Sigma Boys sa Saudi Oger Al-Gusaybers sa Daman. Assalamualaikum. Mabuhay po kayo ang ating mga kababayang nasa ibang dako ng mundo. Less than 10 minutes remaining in the ball game, and it's down to a 2-point lead for Barangay Ginebra. Eric Smith is still at it. He's got 26 points to go with his 15-16 rebounds and ball count.
A very short rest for Eric Mink as he came back into the basketball game and immediately scored.
Well, a bit out to Patrick Fan down low to Jan Campo inside against Andy Siegel. The tap goes to Dick Pablo. Wala pa rin, Willie Miller. Ooh, good tap by Rodney Santos. Ay, tumatakbo na naman ang Barangay Ginebra. Rodney, no! Eric Mink pa rin! Si Eric Mink! Boy, what did this guy have for breakfast today?
And lunch.
And lunch. Here's Jimmy Alapag. Dick Pablo's wide open. 3-point shot is no good. But Patrick Tran is there for the offensive board. We have 8 minutes and 55 seconds to go. It's a 6-point lead by Barangay Ginebra. Alapag. Patrick Tran all alone at the corner. Yeah! 3-point shot.
That's the beauty of the 3-point shot. It can get you back into the game very quickly.
Oh, yeah. Lead of Barangay Ginebra down to 3. Mahaba pa ito, ha? 8.5 minutes remaining. Rodney. Andy Siegel against Yancy Di Ocampo. Siegel puts it down. Ginebra Giovanni Santos, balik-balik kay Siegel inside. Lost control of the basketball in that hook shot. Miller into the front court. Out to Yancy Di Ocampo, top of the key. Covered. Patrick Ryan sees an opening. Ooh! Wow!
Blocked and thrown to the floor.
Yeah. It hit the ground like a sack of potatoes. 7:56 to go. Eric Mick against Big Pablo. Mick decides to put it up. Oh!
30 points in the game for Eric Mink.
And still at it, as we said. 5-point lead for Barangay Ginebra. Alabag. Big Pablo. Willie Miller. Miller against Albajon. And runs into Andy Siegel.
Going to be the third team foul on Ginebra. The fifth foul on Andy Siegel.
Correct.
Andy Siegel did a good job while he was in the game though for Ginebra. He hears it from the crowd.
Well, we've always said that Andy Siegel is one of the most intense players in the league, and he shows it. Alabagio. His pass deflected. It'll stay with Pocket Tech. Mark Aguila's back for Aris Dimaunahan. 8 seconds on the shot clock for Pocket Tech. They're down by 5. Big Pablo. Miller inside. Quick jumper by Miller. Doesn't. And Adukul has the rebound.
Well, Eric Mink came into this game averaging 17 points in this series, and he's 13 points above his average.
That's right. He has 30 points already. Eric Mink. At hindi pa yata tapos ito. Mink. Dalabas yung Salvacion. Rodel Adukul. Rodel Adukul. Takes it a 7-point lead over Barangay Ginebra with 6:55 remaining. And Coach Joel Manal calls the timeout. The side move of this game. You look at Jimmy Alapag. Burning rubber here. Alongside him is Sunday Salvacion. And look at this move by Jimmy. Showing a lot of agility. As a star move of the game, well, as a star margarine. Batang matangkad. Batang Star. Samantala with 6 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in the ball game. It is now a 7-point lead by Barangay Ginebra behind an 8-0 run by the Gin Kings. Alabag has it. Binigay kay Pablo. Pablo goes up. Missed the shot. Loose ball. Adukul dives for it, but it's picked up by Willie Miller. Miller to Patrick Khan at the baseline. Dinabas ulit kay Miller. Miller kicks it out to Jimmy Alapag. Good play by... Ooh! Sunday Salvacion got him in the face. Randy Santos is all alone. Whoa!
A lot of contact on that shot by Jimmy Alapag, but the referees let it go.
Here's Alapag again. Ooh!
You can see the aggressiveness of Jimmy Alapag coming out of him now.
Look at this. Got Salvacion up in the air. Matara, it is Sunday Salvacion that was called for the foul in that last situation. You see Randy Santos putting the finish to that last break, and the Ginebra lead is 9 points. Another turnover here by Talking Tech. And Alan Gregorio has a report. Alan.
That's right, Ed. You know, I share in the sentiments of the coaching staff of the Talking Tech phone pass. Talagang kailangan nila ng more balance attack galing dito sa buong koponan. Hindi yung itong si Alapag lang gumagawa. Tapos dito. At grabe naman yung talagang nilalaro dito ng Ginebra. And one more thing, you know, they have to work on blocking out. Dahil ang defensive rebounding talaga ng Ginebra is the one killing them at this moment.
Well, also Eric Beck, he is killing them. And it is an 11-point lead by Barangay Ginebra, the biggest in the game. We have a timeout.
Samahan nyo kami.
Between Talk and Text and Barangay Ginebra, with 5 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the game, we find Barangay Ginebra up by its biggest lead at 11 points. And what a game Eric Meng is playing here, Coach Norman.
Well, you see on the screen, 32 points, 19 rebounds in a game that really matters. And well, he is the MVP of the conference, and he showed up tonight to play basketball.
That he has. Alalahanin po natin mga kaibigan, kung manalo po ang Barangay Ginebra rito, tapos na ang serye. Willie Miller, they need his A game right now. Ooh! And Willie Miller hits it. Lead is 9 for Barangay Ginebra. That is the 11th point of Willie Miller.
Talking Tech, they need stops right now. That's the most important thing for them.
Ito, ang ganda ng question natin sa fourth quarter. Anong team ang mananalo sa game na ito? Rodney Santos gets it over to Kaliwa. Salvacion! 3 points!
And that was a busted play that turns into a three-pointer.
Lady Luck smiling at Barangay Ginebra at this juncture. Yancy de Ocampo maatras lamang kay Adukol. One-hander by Yancy is good. Only the first 2 points for Yancy de Ocampo in this game.
Still enough time. Over 4 minutes to go in this basketball game.
Oh yeah, 10-point lead by Barangay Ginebra. Underneath is Romel Adukol, ginabas. Kay Rodney Santos, no space to work with. 7 on the shot clock. Rodney has it. And Eric Beck will have to put it up. No. But Rodney shot to stretch it back.
There by Romel Adukol to keep that ball alive.
4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. Oh. And that's a deal.
Referee just called a technical.
Being called by referee Cruz. Let's see what this is about. Assistant coach Virgil Villavicencio has been called for a technical. There's Virgil. Free throw will be given to Mark Segura. And Segura makes it. It is an 11-point lead for Barangay Ginebra with 3 minutes and 57 seconds remaining.
I have to find out exactly what the Talking Tech bench was so upset about.
Look at Mark Talan's missing numbers.
The 3 points in this basketball game.
Rodney Santos has it. Sunday Salvacion takes it inside. Ready shot by Salvacion.
Sunday Star has definitely shined bright here in this series. He's come of age.
Coach Joel Banal has gone on to the official table and he is complaining about something again. Don't know what. A 30-second timeout has been called here by Talking Tech. With 3 minutes and 42 seconds to go. 13-point lead by Barangay Ginebra at 82-69.
Really, Ginebra pulling away here at the end game, led by Eric Mink, who has been really strong the entire game.
Well, count Sunday Salvacion as also one of those responsible for this breakaway. Look at that trophy.
If you're a Ginebra fan, you know the biggest thing about this game for Ginebra is the fact that the guy who was named MVP showed up tonight ready to play, and he has really put this team on his shoulders. He's trying to lead them to a championship.
Okay, pakinggan natin si Jason Webb with this report. Jason?
So Ed, in that last 30 seconds there, pinaalala, nakita ni Coach Duncan that some of the players were already celebrating their double-digit lead. So he reminded them that it's still a long way to go. It ain't over. And calm down. Tapos, kinatok yung ulo niya. Tinuturo niya yung brain niya. Sabi niya, use your head. Stay with the basics. Sabi niya, what we have to do is keep the ball away from Miller and Alapag. They're the guys that are gonna beat us. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Jason. Here's Alapag. Alapag breaks through and ran into a goal. But there's Mark Salon. Well, one thing for sure, Talking Tex is not quitting. And we still have 3 minutes and 28 seconds to go. It is an 11-point lead by Barangay Ginebra at 82-71. And we will be right back. Burlington Gira play. Makikita ninyo si Jimmy Alapag na palpalong bola. Nakuha ni Romel Aducol off to Rodney Santos. He's way ahead. An easy two para kay Rodney, and an example of perfect execution of the fast break and a great Burlington Gira play. Kahatin-tatin ng Burlington, the official socks of the PBA.
Well, and talking about the Ginebra team, they have 4 players who scored in double figures in this game. Giwa has 14, Sebastian has 15. Very quietly, Romel Aducol has 13 points. And of course, the big night coming from Eric Mink. 32 points, and I can't even count his rebounds anymore. 19 rebounds.
Yeah. 19, yeah.
You know, one of the big missing links for the Talking Tex team has really been Talan.
That's right.
Only 5 points in the game.
We still have 3 minutes and 28 seconds to go. It is an 11-point lead by Barangay Ginebra. A steal by Big Pablo. Pablo goes all the way. Yes. Well, that's how you do it. Defensive stop.
9-point game.
3 minutes and 12 seconds to go. Malayo pa ito. Aris yung maunahan. Over to Eric Beck in the front court. Rodney Santos has it.
Ginebra has to continue to be aggressive here. They cannot become tentative.
Can't play not to lose. Oh, there's a steal! That pass by Kagiwa. Alapag gets it over to Miller. Miller goes up, and it is time for a 7-point lead. 82-75 with 2 minutes and 53 seconds to go. And we got natin, defensive stops, and Talking Tex has come up with a couple.
Well, 2 times in a row, these errors are coming at half court, so it's quite easy for you to get out on a fast break.
Yo, huli-huli, oh.
You can see on the last play, Ginebra was not really in an attack mode. They were just trying to get the ball across half court and run some time off the clock.
3-point play by Willie Miller. Miller time ba? Yun ang katanungan.
Or not.
And it is down to a 6-point lead by Barangay Ginebra with 2:53 remaining. We have this timeout. The pressure in the backcourt being applied by Talking Tex, and Don Beldelano gives up a foul. And that is only their second team foul here in the fourth quarter.
Well, they can really afford to be aggressive here.
Third personal on Don Bell. 2:49 to go. Rodney Santos in the back. Whoa, there's a steal by Miller. Here's on the pug. And Miller has it. And a bounce from the corner, not there. And back to Giwa with the rebound. Giwa forward to Eric Mick. Mick against Miller, who fouls Eric Mick.
What a recovery by Rodney Santos.
Yeah.
I mean, he went after that block shot. He was able to get it and save that possession for his team.
Clean block on Jimmy Alapag by Rodney Santos. And we have Eric Mick at the line for 2 shots. Still a 6-point lead here by Barangay Ginebra. Sa atong mga higala sa Tugong Pilipinas, labi sa Kabisayan ng Mindanao, maayong gabi, kanindisanan. Wapo kayong duwaan rin sa Araneta Coliseum. Ang inyo po mga lingkod mula rito sa courtside. Ed Pixon po lamang kasama si Coach Tom Black, Jason Webb, and Alan Gregorio reporting from the sideline. And it's Mick Boat.
He has not struggled from the line today.
Yes. Alapag. And referee Montiel halts play.
That's the best thing that can happen for Talking Tex is Clock is stopped. Alapod gets to go to the foul line for 2 shots. And Talking Tech gets a chance to set up their defense.
Mark Tagiwa has just been called for his 5th personal foul.
Still 2 minutes and 27 seconds left in the game. So a lot of time on the clock.
Jimmy Alapag is doing 4 out of 4 from the line so far. Ooh. Not a good time to miss.
Well, it was his shot that was blocked by Rodney Santos, and he had a 3-pointer in the corner, which he missed.
One more for Alapag. Takes that one. And the lead of Barangay Ginebra is 7. More pressure, but Ginebra gets it over the timeline. Sunday Salvacion has it. Ginebra to Eric Nick. Rodney Santos at midcourt. 2 minutes and 11 seconds to go. Crosscourt to Sunday. Tagiwa inside to Eric Nick. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Loose ball. Nick gets it. But there's the buzzer. The 24-second buzzer went off on Barangay Ginebra.
Another stop for the Talking Tech team. And that's the disadvantage of not being in a penalty.
Yeah.
You would want to foul it to a goal. Then it's going to be a side throw.
That is now the 5th team foul for Talking Tech. Salvacion has it. Rodney Santos. Here's Eric Nick. Mark Tagiwa deflected. He gets it back, and there's the foul.
Sayang talaga because they played good defense. Don't get time and run off the clock.
Penalty situation now for Talking Tech for 2 shots here for Mark Tagiwa. Look at Coach Joel Banal. And now racing against time. 1 minute and 41 seconds to go. Ginebra has a 7-point lead.
Marcus Giwa here can really put Ginebra in a good situation if he can make both of these free throws. Put a lot of pressure on the Talking Tech team.
Yeah, the first one is good. 85-77, an 8-point lead for Barangay Ginebra. There's J.J. Heldenbrand acting as the chief cheerleader here.
We need to check to see how many coaches have won 2 straight championships in their first 2 conferences. That probably has not happened very often, if at all.
Good charities by Mark Tagiwa. Willie Miller hands it off to Jimmy Alapag. Alapag fires. It's picked up by Rodney Santos. Big steal by Rodney. Hand up to Eric Nick. But he misses the shot. Alapag off to Miller. Miller against Tagiwa. Well, what a move by Willie Miller. A minute and 21 to go. Near steal by Alapag, but Tagiwa has it into the front court. 6-point lead by Barangay Ginebra with 1 minute and 14 seconds to go. Rodney Santos down low to Romel Aducol. And Mark Talan will lead the ball game with 6 personal fouls. That last one against Romel Aducol stops the clock at a minute and 9 seconds. Mark Talan, with 6 fouls, has only scored 5 points in the game. 12 rebounds, though. Wrapped by Mark Talan.
Well, Mark Talan could not resist fouling Romel Aducol when he had the basketball.
Bob Rabena is in for Mark Talan.
Aducol 1 out of 3 so far in this game.
A minute and 9 seconds to go. A 6-point lead.
He makes one of these. His crowd is going to go crazy.
Oh, yeah. And he misses the first one. Six-point lead by Barangay Ginebra. 1 minute and 9 seconds to go. Well, the shot is good.
And he holds his follow through.
Yeah. That's some follow through. We have the timeout. We'll be right back. Minutes and 9 seconds of basketball. So far, Barangay Ginebra is up by 7 points, 86-79. Both teams are in the penalty. And a big crowd in attendance here at the Araneta Coliseum and more watching on their television sets, including our friend Gerard Cantada, who has a big golf game tomorrow. Good luck, Gerard. Yes, Norman.
Has to be over 18,000 fans dito sa Araneta Coliseum, and that's probably the biggest crowd we've had in this series so far.
Oh, yes.
Those are paid customers, by the way.
That doesn't include us. Maybe another 2,000 more.
I might have paid to see this game.
Oh, yeah, why not? And I'd like to give my apologies again to my relatives and friends who
We're not giving you free tickets.
Steal! Off the inbound pass by Jimmy on the park, stolen by Sunday Salvacion.
Well, it's been a rough last 3 or 4 minutes for Jimmy Alapag.
Yeah.
He's missed some shots, he's made some turnovers.
Down to a minute and 8 seconds in the fourth and final quarter. Sunday Salvacion at the line once again.
Breakout conference for Sunday.
Oh, yes. You know, he was known as a shooter when he came in to this league, but he has done so much more.
Well, he's been very athletic, though.
Yeah.
He's really stepped up his game, mainly because J.J. Hildebrand is not here. Rodney Sanders had to move to the point guard position.
That's right. So adjustments made here by Barangay Ginebra. Willie Miller, 3-point shot is good. And the lead is down to 6. Di pa imposible ito, ha?
You can bet that Talking Tech, they're really going to test the foul shooting of Barangay Ginebra right up to the very end.
Del Belano has just picked up his 5th personal, and he stopped the clock at exactly 1 minute. But he sent Sunday Salvacion to the line. Again, I would like to say hello to all of our friends all over the Philippines and abroad, watching the games live over ABC Sports. Mga kababayan po natin dyan sa Amerika. In Northern America, we'd like to say hello. Mabuhay po kayong lahat. Salvacion fixes Kennedy. And Ginebra is in the lead by 7. Willie Miller. He's another 3-point shot. Wala. Loose ball. Hit back by Aris Kumaunahan. That's it over to Rodney Santos. Fast break play by Ginebra. Eric Beck.
It's only fitting that Eric Vick would get that basket.
And this crowd is wild here at the Araneta Coliseum as John Del Belano scores in the lead. I'll give it up by Willie Miller. 38 seconds to go. It is a 7-point lead by Barangay Ginebra as Miller fouls out of the game with 19 points. 13 of them unloaded here in the fourth quarter. But it looks like it might not have been enough. Arcadia with 2 free throws. 38 seconds to go. 7-point lead by Barangay Ginebra. And the noise of the crowd says it all.
You would have to say 75% of these fans seem to be cheering for Ginebra.
So what else is there? Head off. John Del Belano. Oh! Yeah. That has plagued Talking Tech here in the fourth quarter.
Some of the players have been trying to do it on their own.
Eric Beck out to Kadiwa. Back again to Mick. Against John Del Belano. Here's Rodney Santos. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Eric Beck puts up a 3-point shot. That's it. Oh boy. And they give Alapag the shot. first run down this clock, mga kaibigan. Barangay Ginebra wins the championship of the Grand Manila Valley Pba Philippine Cup. And it's pandemonium here at the Araneta Coliseum. The victory ride for Coach Sean Atkinson. Rodney Santos is up on the official's table. Si Rodney Santos nakatayo doon sa official's table.
The biggest challenge here is going to be how to keep the fans off the court.
Oh, yeah. Gotta keep myself up. All right. The balloons are now falling as the Philippine Cup ends on Game 6 of this series. Ginebra winning it 96-86. But it was a great series. 6 games of slam bang action here in the PBA. And the photographers now crowding around the Ginebra squad, led by Coach Sean Atkinson. But what do you think turns this game around for Barangay Ginebra, Norm?
Well, personally, I think that Eric Fink really willed his team to a victory tonight. You know, when big games come along, some players step up, some players don't. Eric Fink really stepped up here tonight. Imagine 39 points, 19 rebounds in the most crucial game of the conference.
And up to the very end, Eric Fink displayed a big heart and a well-conditioned body that has brought Barangay Ginebra to this championship in the Grand Matador Brandy PBA Philippine Cup. Okay, mga kaibigan, dyan lang po kayo. We'll have the awarding ceremonies for you, but first, some messages from ABC 5.
Isay-isay natin sila. I will call on each and every single player and those in behalf of your champions. Ladies and gentlemen, the champions, the Barangay Ginebra King! Congratulations, number 3, Kim Valenzuela.
Pavis. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the head coach of the Barangay Ginebra Kings, Coach Pumpkin Head. Sa Barangay Ginebra, Ginebra! At this time, uusapin po natin yung mga ibang players. So before we talk to the players, I'd like to call on Commissioner Noli Ayala of the PBA. And to award the championship trophy to Barangay Ginebra along with Chairman Buddy Encarnado.
Before we award the Champions Trophy for the Grand Matador Pba Philippine Cup, nais po lamang natin magpasalamat sa higit 18 taong dumalo ngayong araw pong ito at sa milyong-milyong pang sumusuporta sa PBA. We would like to thank you for your support. Maraming salamat po sa paggawa ng PBA at sa pagsigaw ng PBA ang inyong game. Ito ang game ko. At ngayon po, sa ngalan ng ating chairman, si Chairman Buddy Encarnado, at lahat ng bumubuo ng PBA Board of Governors, lahat ng koponan ng PBA, masaya ko pong inihandog ang trofeo, simbolo ng pagkakampyon ng Grand Matador Pba Philippine Cup sa inyong Barangay Ginebra Kings.
Buddy Encarnado awarding the youth trophy to the Barangay Ginebra Gym Kings. Well represented by the entire team, including the coaching staff. It was a hard-fought conference title.
I asked a question earlier, Ed, how many of, if any, coaches have won 2 straight championships in their first 2 conferences? Coach Tonkinson has done that for Ginebra.
Most valuable player. I don't think there's any doubt who the MVP of the finals is. Ladies and gentlemen, the finals MVP, Eric Singh! Alright, that's done. The PBA Best Score has awarded the finals Most Valuable Player Award to Eric Link. And he certainly emphasized that with his sterling performance here in Game 6, Coach Norman.
Well, he put his stamp right on that trophy. He put his name on that trophy with his performance in this game. And Eric Link got off to a pretty poor start this conference. He had shoulder injuries. Everybody was asking why is he playing the way he's playing. And he's come back to answer all his critics the correct way by doing it on the basketball court.
And
from some of the players and the coaches. First off, I'd like to get a short message from the team manager of Barangay Ginebra, Coach Alan Saibik. In behalf of the management of Ginebra, we'd like to thank everybody who's supported nyo sa team. This is our gift to you, yung back-to-back. So huwag kayong magsasawag suporta sa Ginebra at sa PBA. Thanks for the support. Of course, kailangan din natin kausapin yung mild-mannered coach ng Barangay Ginebra. He said a few words, but when during the game, maraming sinasabi yan. So I'd like to call on Coach Scott Duncanson! Two people here that, is part of our team. First is God, and our sixth man. Each and every game, you're always there. All the Ginebra fans out there, we owe you this one. Thanks. Coach Scott Duncanson. O, sino gusto niyong marinig? Sino gusto marinig? O, sige, pakinggan natin sila lahat. O, first off, Mark the Spark Kagiwa! Salamat sa pag-support sa Ginebra. At alam ko, meron mga talk and text na fans dito. Pero alam ko, puso niyo talaga sa Ginebra. Oh, sino pa? Eric. Si JJ. Hey, JJ! First of all, I just want to thank God for this opportunity. And I want to say to all my teammates, I love you. I want to say thanks to the coaching staff and the management.
Okay mga kaibigan, nagsusisingit tayo kapag kasama po ni Paulo Trillo, walang iba kundi Commissioner ng PBA, si Atty. Noli Ara. Paulo.
Alright, Commissioner. Tinitignan ko dito yung mga fans along ng Big Dome. Over 18,000 trooping here to the Big Dome. It has been a long conference, and what a way to end this PBA conference.
It's been an unbelievable conference, Paolo, and today's attendance is just a reflection of what the PBA is all about. And it's really about the fans. We give this back to the fans. We thank them for all the support. Of course, this championship would not have been possible if not for the two protagonists. And I congratulate Talk and Text, and I congratulate Barangay Ginebra for giving us a wonderful series.
What a fantastic series we saw, both on the hard court, and like we've mentioned, the turnout, the TV ratings, everything has just been falling into place for the PBA.
Nakakatuwa talagang isipin at kami tuwan-tuwa na patuloy ang pagsuporta po ninyong lahat sa PBA at sana po huwag niyong lulubayan because marami pa kaming ihahandog sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Commissioner Noli Ayala.
Maraming salamat po.
All right, we'll turn you back, Ed and Norman.
All right, thank you very much, Paulo. That was Commissioner Noli Ara, of course, expressing the sentiments of the PBA with this, attendance tonight. And as Paulo mentioned, the TV ratings have also indicated that, we have a lot of viewership. Okay, mga kaibigan, yan po ang final score. We'll take a short break and come right back for more. At the Coliseum after the big game, which Barangay Ginebra won, and they've also won the series. It's having Grand Matador Brandy Pba Philippine Cup, and what a way for it to end, Norman.
Well, it was a great conference. We had a little bit of controversy as we went along in this conference, particularly here in the finals, but I thought the two teams
Best team in the league, the Pba Philippine, which is the most prestigious of all the titles. So I'm just so blessed to be playing with the guys I play with and work with people I work with every day and have all these fans come out to our games.
Congratulations again. And I know you're headed for the dugout for some more celebrations. Now I'll turn you over to Jason.
Thank you, Richard. I'm with a batch of happy Ginebra players right now. First guy that wasn't able to play in the finals, but is right here with me, JJ. Everyone said that when you went down, that the series and the championship was over. What can you say about your teammates?
First of all, I want to thank God for this opportunity, baby. I love you, everybody in Charleston. I love you. Lola, I love you. Mom, I love you. I mean, the character of this team, if, one of us go down, everybody steps up. And, that shows the true character of a champions, and that's what we are, back to back, baby.
And love from JJ Helterbrand that time. Ito naman kasama natin, si Aris na maunahan. Aris, marami nagsabi nung wala na si JJ Helterbrand. Tapos na nga yung series para dito sa Ginebra Gin Kings. But you were able to step up, ika nga. What were the instructions of coach and how special is this championship for you?
Maraming salamat sa lahat ng sumuporta, lalo-lalo na yung mga nag-doubt sa team namin, lalo na sa akin na hindi ko kaya. Pero I proved them wrong na kaya ko rin maglaro dito sa ligang to. Saka, gusto kong sabihin na maraming salamat sa inyo, sa mga tagalipa, sa mga magulang ko, sa asawa ko, I love you, saka sa mga anak ko, kay Danda at kay Chanel, maraming salamat sa inyo. Sa management na nagbigay sa akin opportunity to be here sa PBA, saka sa mga coaches ko, salamat. Malaking bagay sa akin to, saka sa pamilya ko to, maraming salamat sa inyo, mga Ginebra fans.
Congratulations, Aris. Isa pang kasama natin right now, we're with Migs Noble. Migs, when you came into the Ginebra system, you said that you were lost for a while, but now you've been contributing big minutes and winning championships.
Well, I'd just like to thank Coach and for the opportunity to play, and I'm just here to help out the team, try to win championships. And also, I'd like to thank God for the opportunity and for giving me all this. It's been a good time, and I'm just enjoying my time here. So, and I also like to say hi to my mom, my dad, back in New York. 2 championships in a row, baby. Ginebra, yeah!
And right now, finally, the guy that predicted the victory tonight, Mark the Spark Kagiwa, you came out and said, we're gonna win Game 6, and you did it.
Siyempre, pag na-prediction ka ng ganyan, you have to back it up. So that's what we did, back that up. I mean, we got it. We got the champion again.
Well, Mark, alam mo, you're a guy that I'd like to interview because you come up with a lot of good things for me. Are we talking about Grand Slam next time? Can you predict the Grand Slam for Ginebra?
I already told them for Grand Slam before semifinals against San Miguel. Sinabi niya, so, this team got a lot of heart and plus never say die. Always, forever. And alam mo, ikaw rin nagsabi na swerte ka. So, ikaw na lang dapat mag-commentator lagi. So, we'll win every time you're in it.
And finally, Mark, introduce this little kid right in front of you right here, the little spark from what I hear.
Besides my girlfriend, he's my lucky charm. And, he's only here for 2 weeks. And my parents are here. My mom, my dad, they just came here for 2 weeks just to watch us, play. And thank you, Mom, my dad. I love you. And Ronell, my baby. I love you.
Congratulations to this batch of Ginebra players. Back to you, Paolo.
Ang brain behind the Barangay Ginebra Kings, of course, Coach Jock Duncanson. Coach, last conference, I remember asking you, did you ever think in your wildest dreams you would be here as a rookie coach? Now, back-to-back championships for you in the Barangay Ginebra Kings.
Yeah, well, I never thought, I would get here. It's basically a blessing from God, and at the same time, just being at the right place at the right time.
Coach, you have a special group of players at yung mental toughness na dinadala mo dito sa team, mukhang nagre-reflect na on your players on the hard court.
Yeah, I give all the credit to the players. They're the one doing most of the work. So, you just have to give them credit. Eric, Mark, JJ, everybody, even the guys that I seldom use. But every time somebody goes down or somebody's not playing well, somebody always steps up. Especially with the maturity shown by Sunday, this conference, it was like JJ showing his maturity last conference.
Marami talagang nag-step up, Coach. And let me ask you, are we going to make it, as Ginebra going to make it 3 in a row?
Well, we'll try our best. Can't promise anything. We'll just make sure we come out every game, play our best, and, hopefully
we could end up on top again.
All right, maraming salamat, Coach Shot Duncanson. Congratulations, Coach. Humble as ever, Coach Duncanson bagging back-to-back titles now with the Barangay Ginebra Kings. We'll turn you back to the panel.
Okay, maraming salamat, Paolo. At, well, mga kaibigan, as expected, medyo magulo po rito kayo sapagkat nagdiriwang na po ang mga taga-Barangay Ginebra. And we have our San Miguel there, itaas mo, best player of the game, Roman.
Yeah, that's an easy one tonight. Eric Mink, 39 points, 19 rebounds. Look at his foul shooting. Vastly improved, 10 out of 12. Eric Mink was the fourth for Ginebra in this game tonight.
Well, certainly, Eric Mink raised it a couple of notches tonight to help win it for Barangay Ginebra. I'm sure marami po sa inyo naghihintay kung ano po nangyayari sa dugout. Let's go over to the Ginebra dugout with Alan Gregorio. Alan!
All right, thank you, Ed.
Alan Kayadick and Coach Duncanson has really worked well. Of course, Duncanson replaced Alan Kayadick. Some wonder whether that combination would work out well, but it has.
It did a lot, and well, a 4-2 victory in the series by Barangay Ginebra. At siya nga pala mga kaibigan, alam namin na marami po nag-text doon sa ating PBA Astig Panalo promotion. Panoorin po ninyo, keep it here sa ABC5. Magkakaroon po tayo ng plug. Malalaman ninyo kung sino-sino ang mga nanalo. Marami po tayo mga premyo na ipamimigay, lalo-lalo na yung mga loads na inaabangan po ninyo. Well, Coach Norman, it was a long conference, but certainly worth the wait.
Well, it was an exciting conference. The two teams that ended up after the end of the preliminary round, 1 and 2, ended up in the championship, gave us a great championship series. Now we can look forward to the next conference.
Well, your next conference po will start sometime in March, early March, I believe. So, abangan po ninyo yan. Well, mga kaibigan, sinasabi nga po natin, medyo marami pong nakapaligid na mga bali-balita at mga kaganapan dito po sa ating Grand Matador Pba Philippine Cup. But in the end, it proved to be a successful one. At we'd like to congratulate the PBA and everybody involved dito po sa ABC5. Kami po ay nagpapasalamat din sa inyong patuloy na pagtaguyod. Sana po magkita tayo very soon. On behalf of Coach Norman Black and everyone else in the coverage team, I'm Ed Dixon. Damo ka salamat sa iyong tanang kasangkayan. We'll see you soon. Good night. PBA